Hello and welcome to the London Car Alarm Company. Today we've just fitted another Starline Solaris on this Renault Trafic. I would say it's probably the second most broken into van nowadays. So what we fitted an alarm that works off the original remote control, has tilt motion shock, protection on all doors, also fires the horn when it triggers as well as the siren. It's also got simple valet mode, and it's got Bluetooth and push sequence authorization to disarm, which means that basically if someone was to grab this key, disarm the system and try to start it, the vehicle won't start until you go through a push sequence or it has your phone present. So I'm going to show you how it works. So when you leave the van, really simply, just lock it, get one bleep, one flash. When you come back, again, hit the top button, two bleeps, two flashes. So obviously if you've got the door open, it will give you door ajar. So when you arm it, you will know. So if I now go to arm it, see it's giving us several bleeps and several flashes to say we've left a door ajar. So let's just turn it off and just close the door properly. Also, I forgot to mention that it obviously gives you, in addition to that, it gives you an alert on your phone. So if the alarm goes off, your phone begins to ring you. So what I'm going to do, I'll wait for it to set. Then I'm going to try and pick the lock. Obviously I've got the key here and you're going to hear it go mad. So we just wait for it to set and then you can hear it trigger. So it should be set now. So I'm just going to open the door and you can hear it go off. So there you go, obviously you heard the horn and the siren and the other system was going off there. So what I'm going to show now, I'm going to show you the impact sensor. So I'm going to wait for it to set and you can hear it go off when someone applies a force to it again. So I'm just going to pause it, but also, as I said, it also gives you a call alert. So when we triggered it, you can see it's actually trying to ring us now, you see? Okay, so at a distance you'll be able to know that your alarm's going off. So now I've obviously just closed the door and I'm going to arm it again. I'm going to show you how the impact sensor works. Let's just arm it now. Now what I'll do now is actually show you on the phone as well, because we've actually paired it to this phone. So you can see it working on this phone. So I'm just going to wait for it to set. So I'm going to set it now. So here we have the app. So if I push and release, you see we can arm it through the phone. Okay, if you wanted to. Let's just disarm it. There you go, disarmed. So let's just arm it now. I'm going to wait for it to set and then I'm going to apply a force to it. So now that should be set, so I'm going to apply a force to it. Obviously I'm not going to let it run its 30-second cycles, I don't want to set all the neighbours. So let's just trigger it now. So I've just disarmed it. As you can see, someone applies a force to it, it will trigger. If someone opens any of the doors, it will trigger. Or should I say, or the bonnet, it will trigger. There you go. Phone's starting to ring us again. As you can see, let's just answer it. And just end it. So, as I said, wherever you are, as long as you've got reception, you'll be alerted from your phone. Finally, what I'm going to show you now, I'm going to jump in the cab and I'm going to show you immobilizer mode. So you see the van won't start until you go through a push sequence. I've set something very, very simple just for video purposes. So I'm going to show you that now. So here now, basically what we've got the Starline key app is on, it's paired up to the vehicle. We've got a green circle around it. So it means that as long as we're within the vehicle, Bluetooth is on, it will look for authorization in the phone. If it's not there, then we have a push sequence disarm procedure. So when we unlock it with this, we need to go through the disarm procedure push sequence to start the vehicle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock it. Then I'm going to come back and unlock it. Okay, and I'll just jump in and just start it. Okay. See, van starts. Okay, no problem at all. So this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually lock it I'm going to open and close the door. I'm going to lock it. And now I'm going to turn Bluetooth off. Bluetooth is now off. So I'm going to leave it for about a minute. And then I'm going to try and start it. We've also got the blue LED up here at the top. As you can see, that is showing us that it's actually armed. Okay. So now I'm going to disarm it. I'm going to open and close the door. I'm going to try and start it. Okay. No Bluetooth, no code. See, it won't start. Okay. So now we've jumped in the vehicle, we've disarmed it, the Bluetooth phone is not present, so obviously it won't start. So if I try and start it, you'll see it won't start, okay? See, it won't start, okay? So it needs to see a disarm procedure. So now we've just set this button here. You have to do it quite slowly because on the can here it's quite slow. So ignition on, and we do 3 presses of here. So 1, 2, 3. Up here we get 2 flashes. There you go, and now we can start the vehicle. Okay, really simple, really straightforward. Also, we've actually done another feature called simple valet mode. So obviously when you take it for a service, you don't want to disclose the code. So the way you do that is really simple. Open the door, hit the valet button. You get several chirps from the siren. So now, when we go to arm it, you'll see no chirping. It's in valet mode. So if we disarm it, you'll see the van will just start straight away with no code. There you go, really simple, really straightforward. I just found it's a lot more easier for the customer to use than going into the app sometimes. Sometimes they don't like the app. So when you get it back, so door ajar again, hit the valet button. There you go, several chirps. That's out of valet mode. So if I try and lock it now, we'll get our chirps back. Then again, come back, disarm it. Open and close the door. Ignition on. Obviously you haven't got your phone. And then do your code again. So as I said, you've got to do it quite slow. So 1, 2, 3. Double flash. There you go, start the van. Really simple. So just to sum up, this has got push sequence disarm immobilizer, horn honk on trigger, tilt motion shock, simple valet mode, Bluetooth authorization, and it works off the original key. My name's Otto, company's called London Car Alarm Company, and as I said, this one here is the Starline Solaris GSM system. Thank you, bye bye.